Hi everyone, I'm back with a new reading. Today I'm doing special messages from the universe, and whatever messages I get, I'll channel it and keep telling you. Like you all know that I keep just getting words and whatever messages I can for numbers, dates, colors, names. I'll just keep saying it, and whatever caution messages that I have to give from the universe to you. So today I'm doing two piles. I put it in the beginning of the video. There's pile number one. This is your first pile. These are the cards for it, and the second pile is here. I'll just pick it up and show it to you guys. This is the second pile, so you can pick this pile up also. See which number are you more drawn to. So those are your messages for the day. I will pick up the pile, and these are the cards, and I want to see if I want to read reverse cards today. So let me see. Maybe I don't want to read reverse cards, so I'll do cards that just come up and the way I want them to read. So I'll not take any reverse cards today. So I'm going to start with reading number one. These are special messages. I'll give you whatever names, like I always tell you, numbers, colors, what to do, what not to do. So remember that. You want to write that, or you can refer to this video. Also, please like the video and do subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep uploading videos every day, different ones. So for the first pile, let me see what the messages are from universe. Hey, this is a very beautiful card. I always say my cards are beautiful because this one is nice. This is 11 number. 11 number for me is wish fulfillment number. You would also be seeing 1111. If you're seeing 1111, just see it's a wish. Think of something, ask for a wish and just leave it to the universe. Let it go. When you wish for something, that's how you manifest also. Just think of something, really think that you're living that time. You are with the person, or you have that job, or you've got money. Just live it, and the more you feel, the more emotions you put in it, the easier and faster it will manifest. So that's the first rule of manifestation. That, and also just that, feel it with all the emotions, then just let it go. Just let the universe handle whatever your wishes, and it will listen to you, and it will grant you that wish. But don't keep thinking about it. So like we always say that watched pot never boils. So if you keep watching a pot, if you keep watching a pot, when it's boiling, it will never boil. So that's what the message is for universe. Just think of something, and maybe that was the message, that think of something and just let it go, and feel it, and the wish will be fulfilled. And this is a very beautiful card. It's cornucopia, which means lot of abundance, wish fulfillment. Look at the exotic fruits. It almost looks like, you are rich, or richness is close to you. There is richness. The fruits are exotic. It's you're having a wonderful time, and fruits of your labor. I see fruits of your labor. You will also get fruits of your labor if you've done something, put in a lot of hard work. And this is a very nice card to begin with. So let me see what the other cards say for you. So for pile number one, oh wow, the second is the card is the present. Let me read it. Maybe it makes sense that just wish for it in the present. It will have happen in the future. Maybe that's the message. And present says you live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love into your current situations. And I think it goes so fantastically well with the first card, where it was cornucopia. So if you're thinking or wishing something in the present, and you're releasing it, so this is what you get. This is your wish fulfillment. So think of it, wish for something, and it will be done. It will be done tomorrow, day after, whatever. The universe will listen to you, and your wish will be fulfilled. It's also a nice love note, because this is the power of love cards that I'm using. And if it's the present, it also may be giving you a message to live in the present. Yeah, if you're in love, or if you're in a relationship with someone, or if you're married. So enjoy that moment. A lot of times we are with the person, but we keep thinking of the future, we keep thinking of the past, or things we have to do, or our mind takes us somewhere else. So the best thing is to live in the present and enjoy that moment, because that is the moment you have in your time, and that's the most beautiful moment. I'll move on to the other card. Let me see what is the other message the universe has for you. Hey, it's music and harmony. That's nice. So live in the present, enjoy, celebrate, sing with the person you love, with your sister or anybody else. Though there are two females here, but make music with anybody. And it says harmony. Have harmony in the relationship, and the song you sing will be a beautiful song if you have harmony, and there is a beautiful duet going on between two people. And this is a nice card, and the all the cards that are coming up is nice. So cornucopia is there, the wish card. Live in the present. You got to live in the present and enjoy everything. Living in the present also means harmony, enjoying the music, just dancing the way you want to dance, not caring about anybody, whoever is watching, and just doing your own thing. Let me see what's the next card for you. Wow, you're good enough. That's awesome. There's a Virgo energy in the card. So, if you're a Virgo and you're listening to this, this is a nice card for you. And it is also general reading. Like I always say, it might or might not resonate with you, though you've picked up pile number one because you were more drawn to this pile. So, it says you're good enough. And this woman here looks very contented. She's at peace and she knows she's good enough to take on the world, or she has a lot of strength, or if you're a man watching this, you have a lot of strength and you are good enough. You don't need other people to tell you if you're good or not, but you have to believe in yourself sometimes. And when you think you're good enough, then everything is within reach. You have the power to just get anything or get anything completed. So you are good enough. A very Virgo energy in the reading. I also get the color red for you. I get red is important. I'm going to pick cute little, not charms, but yeah, kind of charms. And maybe that's a message for you also for today. So the cards for pile number one are really nice, and there is a lot of positivity. And I think especially the world needs a lot of positivity right now. So let me see what the crystal angel says for you. The crystal angel. Prosperity, awesome. My God, these cards are going so well together. It says there's a positive shift in your flow of divine support. So there is prosperity. If you were thinking of starting something new, or if you were thinking it will work out or not, I think it will work out, because it's going to, if you think about it in the present, there will be prosperity in the future. And I also get this card, which is a wish fulfillment card. For me, it's a wish fulfillment card. It's a card of abundance, is a card of prosperity. So it's sitting together, making a nice picture and a nice story, like I always say. So you have abundance. Just think about the present, put harmony into the relationships. I get a red color again for you. Be present always. If it's a relationship or a job, I would take a job also. Be present. Put your heart in it, heart and soul in it. And this is also prosperity. So you got two nice prosperity cards, and it's prosperity in the relationship, money wise, or if you were waiting for that increment or that jump, or maybe improvement in designation, you would probably climb one rung higher up in the ladder. So this is prosperity, and the crystal angels are saying that there will be a positive shift in, probably I would take it as in the flow of the income, or some kind of a positive shift. So I'm going to move on to the last two cards I have for you guys for pile number one, and I've been getting very nice, beautiful messages for the lot of for the pile number one. A lot of blessings in the messages. So let me see. Yeah, this is also a nice card. It's the Fool card. For me, it is all about having a nice time with good friends and living in the present. So there is happiness, and I see this guy going on a journey. It's also standing on the edge and just jumping, taking that risk. If you were thinking that should I not, that situation is risky, not in the negative way, but should you take that jump, or to meet your impossible dreams, you have to sometimes just believe in yourself and just jump and do that thing, or take that thing up. So I would say, yeah, rather I would say yes, go on, take that project, and just go on. You have everything. You have courage. If you have the courage, and if you believe in your dreams, then I think nobody can stop you. I also get the number, though this is a zero, I'm getting a number 10 is important for you, pile number one. I don't know if it's in 10 days or 10 weeks. There is some kind of news where you really wanted to do something creative and just go all out, and not think about it much. Sometimes I know it's always good to plan, strategize, and then make your blueprints, and then go about putting that into momentum, the project. But here I get, yes, do it. You can do it. That's my message for you. And I also get that you will climb the mountain. Like I always say, the mountain is going to look smaller once you know what you're going to do. And yes, I would say go and take that giant leap forward. Just jump out of the well. A lot of you, like you heard the story of the frogs, where everybody's inside the well and they think that's the world, and nobody wants to jump out because they think the world outside is not right and it's hostile and there are no opportunities, so they always stay in the well. But for you, I don't know why am I guess getting that message. Maybe you thought about this story or something, that get out of that well. Just jump. just take that leap. Yeah, frog and leap, I think that's connecting. Just jump out. Maybe there's a beautiful pond waiting for you, and just don't think about it. I think I just want to give the message that you can do it and take on that project. Or if it's about a relationship or anything else, or you've been wanting to do something, or if you've been wanting just to change your hairstyle or something about you, I would say just take the giant leap forward. Just move out of that well into a nice beautiful pond where there are a lot of opportunities waiting for you. So I'm sorry, I've been talking and my mouth is getting a little dry. So pile number one, also a time for waiting. I don't know why I get a waiting for you, because if the things are in momentum and if everything is going right, sometimes there is a time of waiting, and I get 12 days. Maybe that wait will, or maybe that wait 12 after 12 days, probably you want to take that giant leap. If that's a message that you're going to wait for 12 days, and that's the time you think the time is right. So even if you want to wait a bit, you don't, or you want to take that giant leap and still give it time to think about it, I still think that's your call. Like I always say, in the end it's always our will, and it's always free will that works. But yes, maybe take a little time out and think about it. Maybe the delay is important. So that's the message for you for the hangman. And I'm going to take one of the little charms, not charms. I want to see what comes up for you. I'm just shuffling, just doing this with the charms. That's a nice sunflower. I would go with this. It's a, no, I would say it's a daisy. I would go with the daisy. And I don't know why I said a sunflower, but maybe you like sunflowers, so that's why the word came out and I said sunflowers. This is a nice daisy. And yeah, maybe that's your lucky charm, pile number one. Or you like daisies, or you've just been in a park where there are a lot of daisies, or you read a book, or you saw something, or maybe you are wearing a shirt with flowers like this, or you did think about it, and or you saw it in the picture. So that's your message. And yes, pile number one, I think you had beautiful cards, and this is your card, hangman. You had the fool, so go on and take that giant leap. You had prosperity, you had presence. So whatever you do, be present in that relationship. It is about now. Now what are you? You when you're the person, it's all about you now. It's not about the future, and be happier in the present. And there's a wish fulfillment card, and there is abundance. Like I use the word abundance here, that's how I describe it. Everything is fine, exotic, royalty, richness, whatever you wish for, just manifest it. There's harmony in everything. Relationships, make music, just dance, just sing whatever makes you feel good. And there is it says that you are good enough. So that was a nice message for pile number one. I will move on to pile number two. So let me see what pile number two has in store. So if you are drawn to pile number two, these are your special messages from the universe. This is what I get. I also get the word caution. When I just went to pile number two, I got the word caution, and I also got the word believe in yourself. So or maybe it meant that follow your intuition or gut. And yeah, our gut is almost always right. It tells us, we have that feeling that this is right or wrong for us, whatever the circumstances are. And it pushes us towards that thing. So follow your intuition always. That's always a message I want to give. So let's see pile number two. Pile number two, this has come reversed, and I want to read it reversed. You 7, 8, 9, 11. 11 number is important for you. 11 came in the pile number one reading, but in a different way. If you're born on the 11th or 11th month, I think you have been thinking quite a lot. You've been studying, you've been burning the midnight oil. I would also think that you are not you deciding between two things, or you looking at that person with eyes that I'm not really sure of you. Or maybe that's a co-worker, of it you're in a job, or if you're dealing with anybody, a friend. So you have that thing that I really don't trust you. I don't know why I got the word trust. And you still analyzing the person. So a lot of you who've chosen pile number two, I think you are thinking about something, you analyzing. And you're not going to trust that person or whatever that thing is easily, or that situation. That's what I get. And you're making up your own strategy in your mind, or weighing the pros and cons, and thinking that you should go ahead and trust the person or not. So I really think you've been thinking about that. And I get a really heavy feeling about that again and again, that you've been thinking about it, and you've been up at night. And that's That's what has happened in you have been thinking. And sorry, I think I lost the video. Sorry, maybe my voice was there, I lost the video in between. So I think you've been thinking about it. And let me see what the second card holds for you. Celebration, not bad. So this is a nice different card here. It says celebrate, just celebrate. If that one was about thinking too much, this one is saying celebrate. So they're very different messages for pile number two. The pile number one had much of a story, but yeah, for a lot of you, I get eight number. I get an eight number. You're going to celebrate about something. It's a news or something that you loved, you got, or you bought something that you really wanted to buy. Or I feel there's when I was talking, there was a package just delivered to you, and you opened it up and you really felt joyful. There was something meant for you in a packet. I get a packet that somebody gave you something, and you're celebrating about that. I'm going to take this card as not a dance, but now as I talk and I get a message. It's more about opening a package, and that's what you celebrated about. Or somebody sent you a beautiful gift with your name on it. I also get it a very personalized gift. So do write in the comment section if it did resonate, because as you know, it's a general reading, and sometimes it might or might not resonate with you. So pile number two, there was the thinking woman. There is celebration. I also gave two dates, and I got the color magenta for you, and I think use magenta. It's a nice color for you today. That's a special message that I got, and I also got the word safe. So I don't know why with the pile number two, I got a word caution, I got the word safe, and I got thinking woman, not trusting anybody. So if you chose pile number one, so let me know if something like that resonates with you, because the words that I'm getting are very connected to each other. It's also loyalty. So were you thinking about somebody's loyalty? Somebody didn't show you loyalty. It's because this is a love card, so I would think this is a situation with somebody who you love or you're in a relationship with, or about marriage or the partner. So loyalty, and it says your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. So you testing somebody's loyalty, maybe that's why your eyes were like that. You're still analyzing if the person was loyal, or something someone told you about that person and you're not very sure, and that's what you want to test. You want to test the loyalty of that person. This is the card that came up for you. So thinking woman, you're just thinking if the person is loyal or not, or you know or you've been up thinking about it and worrying about it. So I'm sure there is anxiety. So let's see what the other cards have to say for you. Maybe there's another message, there's another connecting message. I also get a very Sagittarius energy when I was reading the cards. I got a very Sagittarius and an Aries. I would say if two signs, if there is something to do with that loyalty, I got Sagittarius and I got Aries. Okay, I got Pisces also here. So maybe situation is about a Piscean also. So it says meditate and contemplate. So maybe meditate about it. Meditate and contemplate could also be that be calm about the situation, think it through, think it properly, and maybe that's when you get your answer. Sometimes we're really worked up and anxious about a situation, and we don't get the right answers. So maybe be calm about it, think about it coolly, and understand the situation. Don't overthink. Sometimes when you overthink, and if it's and even if it's not happening, we think the situation is like that, the person might be loyal, but we overthink, and we weave a story in our mind, and which is not right. So maybe have a heart to heart with the person, if the pile number two is so strong on this kind of a situation. So I would say meditate, contemplate, and talk to the person and ask the person. So just don't have the whole story in your head. Talk about it. It's always better to have communication with the other person. So yes, if you want to meditate and find a solution to that whole problem or the situation, I think go ahead and meditate. Go to a room, find some quiet time, or be alone, and think about it, what's right and wrong, and don't cook stories. Sometimes we start cooking stories in our head, and that's not right. I also get wellness. So there has to be recovery. You overthinking, you overstressing, and I think you need to de-stress, because it says recovery of health and wellness is here. So if the thinking woman was reversed, I would say the thinking is less, but do de-stress and rejuvenate. You don't need to think too much about it. And there is recovery of health. So maybe you are recovering from the situation, or sorry, it's been going off today again and again. I don't know what the problem is with the connection. So you will have a blank there. And yes, I would say it is all about wellness. So I also get a lot of green. So include green include green in your eating, or when you're wearing something, maybe it brings you peace. Maybe a lot of colors, we have different colors that bring us peace, like blue brings me peace, so maybe green brings you peace. And if you're watching this and you think you connect with this card and the whole reading, so yeah, wear green, or use a green pen. I don't know why I said use a green pen, and write something, write it out, whatever you're feeling. Maybe that will be better for you. Just write it out. Let me see what the other two cards, what messages I have, special messages from the universe. Yes, it is the devil. And I also get the feeling that you think you have been chained to somebody with a number 6, or I also get a number 3. Something is holding you back. It's jealousy. So maybe it's about issues about loyalty and jealousy. Why I get, you somebody has been holding you back. You're really questioning the relationship, you questioning the person, either the if you're a man, so you questioning the woman in your mind, or if you're a woman, you're questioning the man, if he's right, or there is jealousy involved, or it's a third party situation. And you're troubled right now, and that's why probably you've been thinking up, and you want to break the chain, or you want to communicate with the person and probably confront the person. And you don't want to get bounded by this person, and I get kind of a negative energy right now when I'm reading this card, that there is something in the relationship the person is not saying, or you are not saying, or it's binding each other, and you two don't want to be together. Or maybe neither you talking about it, and the woman is thinking too much at night. So maybe there is a story here. And you two looking at each other, and I don't think there is, I don't feel love in the card. I don't feel love in the card. Like I always tell you, I interpret it in my own way with the messages I get. And yes, there is jealousy involved. So guys, I would want you to talk it out, and address the problem or whatever the situation is. So let me see what the other card says. Yes, it came reversed. I'm not really, I didn't want to read the reverse card, but yes, things have been the same, maybe in the situation for 10 months, because it's coming becoming so much of a relationship reading. I feel the whole situation has been like this in 10 months. It's neither moving forward, it's just been static, the whole situation. Now it's come to a plateau. Neither you feeling happy, nor neither you feeling sad. Maybe sometimes we don't react to the situation and we become numb. So there is no movement. And it's been 10 months. I get 10 months. I won't take it as 10 weeks. And this is not a number of the person. I take it as 10 months. Your relationship hasn't been moving ahead. And uh, yeah, maybe that's why I got the words caution and things like that when I started. So maybe it's all connecting. And pile number 2 was a very they had very different cards in pile number 1. Pile number 2 is totally a different relationship story, and I want you guys to think about it, and confront the person, or don't get angry about it. Be calm, and you need to recharge your energies. You can't keep thinking up. You can't be up late till late at night and keep thinking. So I'm going to pick up a little, not a charm, but yeah, I'll call it a charm. Yeah, I picked up a heart. So guys, your heart is hurt. Pile number 2 is very much about the heart. Somebody has been hurt. It's about a relationship. It's not right. You are not believing in what the other person is saying, and you're not trusting the other person. Probably it's a loyalty issue, or there is something that you're not trusting about the person. And I think you've been crying. You need to talk to the person. And for maybe for 10 months you've not even been talking to each other. You thought the situation is going to improve, or the other person is going to improve or come out with some kind of a secret, but it didn't happen. So that's my message for pile number 2. And these were very two different piles, and it's kind of strange because the first was totally different, and the second, though I didn't started with a relationship message, but it actually became a relationship message, because every the messages that I kept getting made me say these words and interpret the cards in these ways. Maybe it was a message for people who are watching. I think I said a Aries and a very Sagittarius energy. It could be any sign. It's a general reading. So if it resonates with you, please leave a message and let me know what pile you chose, and did the message resonate or did not resonate with you. And I'll be back with another reading. Have a very good day, and lots of love to you all. Do subscribe to my channel, Tam Predicts, and do like the video if you liked it, and do share it with your friends. Thank you so much for today. Have a good day. Bye.